How can you use a clean slate to supersize and grow your business? Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here with a little clean slate, and it wasn't clean this morning. I had to get some goo gone and take off the price sticker, but this is a little blackboard. Remember back in school we used to use chalkboards? They weren't always black. Sometimes they were green, but they were a dark color with a white chalk or different colored chalk if you had a creative teacher where you could draw on the board and everybody could see it. Now there's all kinds of technology these days that replaces the slate, which is probably why spell check on my phone says that slate is spelt wrong or not a word or something. I don't know. I thought it was pretty interesting because slate's been around, since rocks and things like that. So this idiom, this expression, of course, comes from the 1800s when in schools and in classrooms they used slate, chalkboards, and chalk to teach students. At the end of the day, they could erase, or during the day, they could erase and use it over and over and over again. So you could erase and show that there was nothing there before, that there was no evidence of a mistake. So if you had a math problem and you got the wrong answer, you could just erase and do it over again. Kind of like pencils with erasers, which came much later. So it means, of course, to wipe away the past, to start fresh. We did fresh start, the idiom fresh start, in I think it was June of this past year, and we talked about all the different ways that you can have a fresh start. But to get a fresh start, to get a clean slate, how can we use that to grow and build and supersize our business? Well, number one, it's a attitude and an ideal or a belief that we choose to accept that, guess what? Today is a new day. We just started a brand new year. It's only the 11th day of the month, or 11th day of the month. So think about that. A lot of us have this belief that the end of a year we can just forget everything that happened, or just keep the lessons but forget all the bad things that happened in the previous year and start afresh, start anew, start with a new attitude. And a lot of it is an attitude, a belief, how we decide to look at things, look at situations. The truth is, we can have a clean slate whenever we choose to, whenever we want to. We can just say, okay, lesson learned, that didn't work for me. What am I going to do now? What's next? We can do it every day. Every day we get a new chance to live that day, right? Every day is a new start. It's kind of, I think, why we have night and day is we sleep and then we let go of things that didn't serve us and we adopt things that do serve us in the new day. And we choose to live and make decisions and choices and continually improve based on what our beliefs are, based on what we want to accomplish with our life, with our businesses, and how we want to impact other people, ourselves, and the world, how we want to show up. And we get to show up every day. Some days we show up and we're not our best, and we are like, okay, well, I was kind of a hag in that experience. What happened? Why am I feeling that way? Why did I behave that way? Why did I respond that way? What can I do better next time? And that's an individual choice, right? It's up to each and every one of us to choose, if we so do, to become and always be becoming a better version of ourselves. Everybody doesn't choose that. There are a lot of people don't choose that. A lot of people don't choose that. If you look around, the vast majority of the people on the planet aren't on a path of continuous improvement, continually becoming a better version of themselves. They're always becoming. We're always all changing and becoming something, but a lot of times we're just becoming the same person we were yesterday. And if you're growing and supersizing your business, you don't want your business to be the exact same as it was last year. You want it to be better. I don't know anybody that sets their goals to have a worse year than the previous year. Now, there might be some business owners that do that, or there might be business owners that set their goals to just do the same thing every year in and year out. And there's industries, mature businesses and industries, where that's about what you can expect. You can expect only maybe, if you're doing great in that industry, a 1% to 2% increase over the previous year. It's kind of interesting in corporate America. That's how we did budgeting. We would budget the same as last year, but maybe a slight increase, which doesn't make any sense. If you want to supersize and grow your business, you're not budgeting 1 or 2% increase, maybe in some expenses, but for the most part, no. You want to supersize, you want to grow. You're planning to blow your budgets and everything else out of the water. So love to know your experience with this particular expression, a clean slate, a fresh start. How do you view this personally? Share that in the comments below. Do you believe that every new day is an opportunity to create something different, create something new, create your life the way you want it to be? Or do you believe that it's just another day and we don't really get to start over? We have to bring all of our mistakes, all our baggage, everything with us and just keep it with us forever. I used to believe that for a lot of years, and I realized that if I just let those bags go and learn the lessons from those mistakes, I was better equipped to deal with the future, and that meant growing and building and supersizing my business. Share in the comments below, and I'll of course be with you tomorrow with another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Where does it come from? And how might you use it in your business to supersize it today? Have an awesome day.